Hello, welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis. As the third day of trading week, we have seen that gold had a big bounce yesterday. You guys probably have seen that. It's a vertical move, a deep consolidation, and we might find another opportunity very soon on gold and also in GBP JPY, expecting to give us an entry along with other pairs. Also we will touch base on all of them. So let's see what kind of opportunity we have in this market. Before I begin this analysis, for those who are new, guys and girls, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and also everyone, please help the stream by giving a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. So with that said, let's begin analysis on starting with gold, and then also I will be looking at other pairs as well. So before I progress further, let me know that you are here so that I know everybody is ready for a big day. Naveen, good morning. Hi, good morning, sir. Watching this channel has been my trading turning point. Amit Rao, yes, thank you. Absolutely, Amit. Master Shahab, thank you very much for mentioning that. Absolutely. I'm always here to give my best, and also let's make a big community. Tony, Current Rising Wizard and traders, thank you. Very good, well done. And absolutely, let's start another a big positive day. Very important starting. When you begin the starting, it's important that always expect the best outcome. That's how always things happen, right? The power is, everyone's has the power to choose the best thing possible. So make sure that you begin your day with a very positive intention and to create the best result possible, so that whatever you want to create is gonna happen. All right, so we'll be discussing in detail on that part also, because it's the part of the trading psychology. All right, the market will do the 50% job. The price action, market structure, liquidity, they are 50%. The rest of the 50% will depend on the psychology, okay, the mindset of being a trader. So let's first of all see where is our entry on gold, where we can find potential trade in this session. I will be looking at first of all daily chart. Now looking at the daily chart, we have seen that there was a bounce, and the day before yesterday we had a trade from this level, a huge bounce, and with that bounce, you look at from that level, after that bounce the price has made a big move to the upside to this level. At this point, what we can see that in that area from this level, after this bounce, the price now approaching towards the upside. And let's look at first of all higher time frame. All right, monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame, and then we can look at the lower time frame to see how we can find entry opportunity, looking at the monthly chart to see how the market is evolving in that area. So looking at the monthly, if you look at the monthly, you'll see that the price in an area where it has tested the high and also the low, both sides it has tested, right? So which is a very important level to look at. Price has tested the both level, and here is in a zone. From the monthly, if we look at, we can see something here, right? I will be discussing on that, how we can look at the bigger picture. If you look at the high of the monthly, what do you see? The market is forming series of lower high and series of higher low. So breaking any of that, the price might face a little bit of struggle, right? No problem, we will be looking at from a all angle, from every aspect. And guys, before I progress further, can you smash the like button who already joined, so that it shows to more people to view. Thank you for your support to the channel. Okay, so now here is the market has formed series of higher low, series of lower high, and which is in fact in a zone where I think that from the monthly it might range in the support and resistance level. All right, so this is the monthly perspective on gold. Now looking at the weekly chart, what do we see from the weekly? This is where now we are narrowing down. We have seen that after break of this weekly low, huge bounce in that area has gone up to the weekly resistance level. Now what I think that it might retest the weekly resistance, and we could see that the price again turning back to the downside from this weekly retest. And that's the most important part, because as the market already has formed a weekly drop, a long wick candle, it might try to fill that wick again either this week or next week, but we could see that after a retest we might see a return back the price on a weekly resistance level. So these are the two levels that we have drawn. These are weekly resistance level. Let's jump onto the daily time frame, and from the daily we see that again series of lower high, and yesterday we have seen a bounce, and this is the daily resistance. I think today we could see the price might reach that level and then returning back to the baseline again, to the weekly support or further. So for short term we might see a bit more upside, because if you look at, there's a big head and shoulder here, right? And the market has dropped from that head and shoulder with two wave, again has gone up. So if the price managed to cross 2040 to 43 levels, is a level that we will be looking for, boom, a drop to the support level. So let's find out where is we can find our entry opportunity in this market. All right, so let's keep looking for opportunity. Now at the moment you see that this is a big 1 hour chart showing very clean impulse and quite a few consolidation here. Okay, so now that consolidation, basically it's a clean bull flag. Now when you see a bull flag, expect the bull flag to break first to the downside and then trend to the upside. So with that said, now if we look at the Fibonacci, okay, so because when the market trend like that, Fibonacci sometimes give a very good clue. Now from the 1 hour, 38.2% Fibonacci is where there is a 1 hour 20 EMA, which is a very important also area of value. Now what is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is nature's code, right? If you look at the history of Fibonacci, he is a scientist and mathematician who first discuss about the Fibonacci. If you look at the nature, such as the pine cone, sunflower, you see the golden ratio, because that's how the highest efficiency come, when the nature uses that golden ratio to create the highest possible impact, because it's all about efficiency. Okay, efficiency is the key. And nature also uses, like a trading, nature also uses the probability, right? So probability is a very important point of in trading, very well. So So if you look at the mathematical perspective of Fibonacci, is very simple. 1 plus 2, if you add consecutive two numbers, you'll find a summation, and then add the next one with it, 7, add the next one with it, 15, and goes to the infinity. Okay, so this is what Fibonacci is denoted in that pattern, which is explaining the infinite nature of everything. So if you look at the sunflower or any kind of natural product, you will see that it is compacted in a way that it can achieve the highest efficiency. If you look at the galaxy, you see this pattern here. So it's in all around, so in a smaller subatomic level to the microcosm, like the galaxy or any other things that you see out there. So that's why Fibonacci is sometimes very effective in trading, because not Fibonacci, I don't use it for only entering the trade, but when the market trend very stronger, that time Fibonacci is useful, because you see that this is the 1 hour impulse and a very strong trend, and when the trend is strong, some buyers uses the minimum Fibonacci where it reach the another this is the golden ratio, 61.8% is the golden ratio of Fibonacci. Also some people use it. So now here is, I found a very important level from 1 hour 20 MA, and any drop to that level, we could not see that far drop before bouncing up, we could find that entry. So there is a reversal pattern here from this 30 minutes 20 MA, expecting it to drop and then to give us that entry opportunity. This is a very long bull flag in that area, and if you look at that bull flag, what do we see? That a big impulse here, and there is a bull flag, chaotic chart pattern, and expecting for the price to break down and then to trend to the upside to this resistance level. So today's level is to want to see that breakdown and then return back to the resistance level. All right, so let's see how the price is doing. And in the meantime, if you guys are doing very well, I believe that if you are doing well, give a big thumbs up. Also, if you are not doing well, you think that, also give a big thumbs up. Stick to the channel. There is a lot of content that we discuss here that will be helpful to you. I do post a lot of content on the channel as well to help you in your journey in trading. Let me know using the live chat if you are looking any particular currency pair or if you are in any kind of trade. Gurdeep Kohil, good morning, Coach Gurdeep. Thank you very much. Greetings. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, boss. Morning, boss. Andy. Marvin, thank you. Shane, welcome, and welcome to the big show. Okay, so here is what do we see in that area? The price is gathering, here it is gathering liquidity, and it might come to that level or may not, and I think that it's gonna try to bounce from that level. What do you think? It's gonna bounce? I'm expecting further liquidity grab. Is there any news coming later today? Looking at the calendar, 12:30 a.m. tomorrow. So today NZD news being released early today, 0.4%. So NZD employment change was good for the currency. Unemployment rate also dropped. So both of the indicator for NZD in favor. All right. So if you look at, we'll be looking at also NZD pairs, how it has done. Now let's see that. So this is a very, at the moment it's a bull flag and choppy, expecting for the price to drop down and then to give us that entry opportunity. All right, so let's now look at, guys and girls, other pairs as well, while we are waiting for the price to give us potential entry. So this is an intraday support that we will be looking for potential entry if it drops down there. And let me see that GBP/JPY. It's in a very choppy manner at the moment, but I think it's gonna prepare for another move. Let's see what's happening with GJ from bigger picture perspective. Looking at the weekly time frame on GBP/JPY. Now it is important to see how GJ is doing from bigger picture, and then we'll be looking at the smaller picture to see, to drag our potential entry opportunity. So looking at, first of all, monthly chart. So on GJ, now this is the monthly candle, which is in a very narrow range. We have seen that past week there was a big bounce from the monthly, a huge bullish impulse on the monthly time frame, and this month we see that so far the price tested the high and also tested the low. There is a, if you look at this one here, the price in a range where high and low tested here, and I think that this month, this week, we might see a repetition of those levels. So far the market opened with a gap this week. If we drop down to the level, and there is a gap opening here, okay, so there's a gap opening, there is a, if you look at series of lower high in that area, and with that series of lower high we can see the price slowly dropping down. I'll be drawing some of the levels because it's in a pullback. Now that pullback might even to make the price to drop further, or we might see a return back to the original direction of the trend, because the bigger picture is bullish, but here we see that GJ is slowly trying to create a bearish candle on the weekly. And if we look at the daily chart, here is when the price form like that, sometimes the best way is to wait for the breakout. So you can see that here is the price is forming series of lower high, okay, every day forming series of lower high, and previous day a very narrow doji. Today, once the market open, we see that after breaking the daily low, it's going up to test the high. So we might see a bit more range in that instrument here, in that zone on the higher time frame. Let's see 15 minutes chart. So here is what we see in that area is, there is a, if you look at, there is a bullish candle from the 4 hour, and from the 1 hour if we look at, we see that there is another bullish candle is being formed, and I think that the price might be, this is the resistance level, and for me I want to see that the price has broken any of this resistance for selling or for buying. If we see the price has broken any of this support level, we might see a little bit of range bound in that market. So the best way will be to trade after a break of any of this important level after a price action confirmation. At this point, if you look at this 1 hour candle closing from the 1 hour perspective, which forming a potential bullish pattern that might take the price there, but I am still not very happy with the price action for entry. If we see that, if a clean liquidity grab probability increases, then we will be looking for entry on that. Okay, so in addition to that, we will also look for other instrument that is trending. And guys, I hope that you are enjoying the live session. Make sure that you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. All right, so let's look at again gold. We see that a bit more trend. It's trying to break out from that structure here, but the very not a very strong momentum. You see, this is a bull flag slowly trying to break out, but before it breaks out, we would like to see that gold to drop down to the Fibonacci level or the 1 hour 20 EMA, and then to give us that entry. That will give us a good probability for this bounce to the 2040 level. So expecting 50 pip move from here after a return from this level. So let's see how it does, and in the meantime, you see here that it is forming here locally from the 5 minutes. It is forming, so there is an impulse on the 5 minutes correction. It's forming potential bullish structure. So from the intraday time frame, you see that there was a big 2 bull candle. So the market basically bullish here in all time frame. So all time frame, the structure is potentially bullish. So any break in that direction will be helpful for us to go long from this zone. Expecting for the price to remain in the bull flag a bit more time, though it is trying to break out. So if you look at the 5 minutes, an impulse has come down to the same level, another impulse. So if we look at, okay, so we see that the price is not getting very strong momentum for a breakout. Once we see that momentum, we can look for that entry opportunity. And hope that guys you are doing well. Let me know how are you doing with your current trading. How do you see trading? How long you are trading? Is very important that you stick long enough to understand how the market moves. And let me know guys and girls, how long is your trading experience, and so we know that you are long enough in the journey of trading. don't know, my mic is okay. I think something stuck. Most likely. Okay, chat. Yeah, I see now. Chat was not updating. It's interesting. Crypto. Okay, I see now updated. So the chat was not updating. Let me chat pop up. Cool. Now I can see. All right. So cool. Thank you for joining the live session. Good morning, boss. Thank you, Andy. Good morning, Marvin. Thanks for the live. Yeah, absolutely, Shane. Good morning from Indonesia, coach. Thank you for joining. Hello, coach. Kaur, Joe. Good morning, Mohana. Good morning, coach. Mohana, thank you for joining. Hey, bro, Mr. Macchio. Euro CHF and US oil are reversing. Thanks in advance. US oil reversing. Let's see. If we look at the weekly time frame on US oil, yeah, it is possible for US oil to go a bit upside now. The reason is monthly. You see, this is the monthly support on US oil, and from that monthly support, what we have seen, that there is a bounce. And if you look at the weekly chart, which is in fact, if you look at a big drop on the weekly has broken the low, and the price has started to bounce to the upside on the weekly, expecting for the price to revisit the resistance level. From the daily, there is a doji followed by a green candle, and today the market opened with a gap, so there is a resistance here in that area. And from the intraday time frame, what do we see? That the price, this is the resistance level turning support. The way it is forming, you see there is a liquidity candle. There's a liquidity candle. So back to back, two important liquidity candle. Any break and retest, we can expect for another bounce, and I think that US oil might slowly try to break this swing high in this move. So there is a probability for an upside momentum on US oil for at least for short term, as the market is, has gathered a lot of liquidity from this support level. What is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. So market moves from liquidity to liquidity. So we'll be discussing more on that as well. Do you think gold will go back to 226? Because I still have sell open in that area. So you sold from 2026. So I am on that area. While based on your view, it will go back lowest. Okay, so let me see. All right, so here we can see that US oil is showing a potential local bullish structure, as the market has bounced from the monthly support, expecting for the price to go at least to this resistance level, which could make the US oil to move up. And also if we look at the Fibonacci for US oil, also this is where it's now at 38.2%. So 50% is where there is a previous swing high. So we might see after this pullback US oil going back up to retest that resistance level, which is here. So we'll be looking for the price to go ahead and retest that level. So expecting for the pullback and then to go back up. Yes, thank you for that one. GJ has a bullish engulfing on 1 hour, sir. GJ has a bullish engulfing on 1 hour. So we found an idea on US oil potential bullish. Let's go back to GJ. So if you look at the liquidity perspective on GJ, bullish engulfing, this is what I mentioned, that you see the price again dropping down to the support level because it's a bit more choppy market. But if the price managed to break again, I think it's gonna move up with this like kind of choppy market. So if we see that the price has dropped, you know, below enough for another liquidity gap, we can look for entry opportunity here. So we have seen big drop for our support here. You know, if I want to see that it has broken below this level, there is a liquidity here as well. So I look for always the liquidity. Tony Wizard, your thought on liquidity is perfect. I learned about it from you. Yes, Tony. Yeah, absolutely. This is what, you know, day in, day out, I'm putting all the effort to convey that concept and the true reality of the market. You know that the market moves always from liquidity to liquidity, and if you look at, when I begin my trading, I haven't got this education, right, being honest with you. So I spent a lot of money back in 2014 for different kind of, applying different kind of strategy, learning workshop, but most of them are conventional education. So conventional education is like, teaching you shooting star, hanging man, how to trade a pin bar, and then just to see that, one trade work, 5 trade doesn't work. And when I got a mentor is very important, because you can figure out, everyone have the ability, but when you have a mentor that can help you to identify, imagine that you need to reinvent the light bulb. Thomas Edison took 1000 failed experiment to invent the light bulb, right? So he was asked that why. So you had to take 1000 failed experiment to invent the light bulb. And then he said that no, there is no 1000 failed experiment. The light bulb is here, okay, and then I'm here. So I had to climb 1000 steps to touch that light bulb, right? Now, if you imagine that you need to reinvent the light bulb again, or you just stay there and just make one experiment and it's with you, isn't it? So that's why a mentor is needed, and that's helped me, my mentor. This is also a good to have a, there is a lot of saying, in trading industry that, sometimes you might heard that, okay, the course will not help you. Can you trade without a course? I can't find a trader who had not any course but became a trader. It's not possible, right? Because you need education. Without education, no one can write or read. Trading is like that. You need to learn the risk management. You need to know the trading psychology. You need to be with the trader who a real trader, okay, who has the proven record with trading in front of you. That's why you recommend to watch the live session. This is where the real trade education you will find. No one will tell you how they trade in the behind the scene. Only when you see in display that how the trading works. So definitely you can make it, right? So everyone can make it. Make sure that you also stay dedicated and stay connected is very important. So that from that place, this Forex Trading Academy is created, and I'm getting a very good feedback. Some, many of my members from long time still here trading together. We are making a big hit, every single day. So let's make it happen. For those who are on the channel also, I'm coming on live twice, guys and girls, because I love trading. Being with trader is always happy, isn't it? You guys also enjoying? If you are enjoying, don't hesitate to give a thumbs up, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. 5 o'clock. There could be somewhere around the world is 5 o'clock. So let's see what is the next step that we can take to enter a trade. Here GBP JPY, you see this drop, that could be an entry, but I'm a bit fussy in my entry. This is what it's important. The day you'll realize that you are not finding, okay, so the day you will realize that you are not finding any trade in the market is the day you became a trader, guys. Smash the like button now. Do you find a trade in the market or no? If you think that you are not finding any trade, then is the day you will become a trader. So be choosy about your trades and when the market is not giving the trade, then don't take it like that. So be non-negotiable in your trading, then slowly, because you don't need in fact a lot of trades. Just few trade will be enough for you to make a living, to keep growing your trading account. So let's doing that. We see that GJ from here in fact has bounced, but it was a quick move. Let's let it go and see how the market is doing here. Okay, see from here it's having a bounce in that area on GJ. I'm just trying to figure out the liquidity aspect of this. Okay, so it's in a zone where we might see, for me, I will be on it if it is dropping down to 186.32 level. All right, guys and girls, make sure that you are on it. Giving a thumbs up will be helpful to the stream. So tell me about gold. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Marley, good morning. Thank you very much. Stupert, greetings, teacher. I learned proper way from your teaching. Basic structure is excellent. Place to learn from about 10 years now. Franklin, very good. You are very long time here. That's very good job, Stephen. Yes, thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, everything, I give away everything, right? I don't keep anything, because it's the way only to increase. There is a saying that anything you want, you need to give it to others. So I want to now also, I'm very hungry for new ideas, knowledge, and everything. So anything you want, you need to give it to others. Some people want love, isn't it? Like, having a very lovely partner is a very desired things that everyone wants, right? So it's anything you want, a good relationship, love, money, anything, you need to give it to others so that you can get it back. So this is what we do. The only thing that I can do is making money, helping others to make money. So let's do it, and learn trading is a really easy way to do that. So let's keep a positive and very progressive attitude towards it so that we can make it happen. Now let's look at the gold to see how it is doing. Looking at from the again lower time frame perspective on gold, looking at the daily chart, what do we see that daily chart after this open, expecting for the price to drop down to this liquidity zone and then to bounce. There is a daily 20 EMA also, and I'm expecting for the price to drop and then revert back to the upside. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, where so this is the 1-hour chart, expecting for the price to drop down to this level and then to bounce back to the upside. So here is the 30 minutes price action. Gold, for those who ask for gold is in a bull flag. So what did I draw here? We begin our live session from here. So if you look at this is a bull flag, and from that bull flag, okay, so if you look at that bull flag, what we can expect for the price to break down to that liquidity zone and then to bounce to the upside. So expecting it to drop down or even so it's in the bull flag, and if I'm impatient, I could be entering here. There was a time, I used to do that, but I wouldn't do that at the moment. I will be waiting for the price to drop down here. If it isn't, then we'll see how the market is evolving in that area. So wanna see that it dropped below that level and then bounced from this zone. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying. I see that the view and likes are going up. Let's make it a bit more upside. Ricolen coach, can you recommend a prop firm? So can I recommend a prop firm? I don't recommend prop firm, but there's a prop firm that when it comes to the prop firm, I really very choosy about the payouts and all the things that I need to consider. Especially the prop firm has to operate with a very good broker with a good spread, and also the most important, I will do the hard work to pass the challenge, and I need to get paid, right? Because I'm a profitable trader and I need to get paid from my work. One prop firm that I found that gave me payout, that's what I because I got a payout, so I trust it. I put a link in the description, you can try that. One thing I can assure you that they will give you a payout, and also they operate in the right structure. So it's your choice. You can find a link in the description of this video of the live session. I put a link there. So now let's see what kind of price action gold has done. We have seen that, and I will be looking at now other instrument as well, such as euro dollar and AUD USD. So if you look at euro dollar, what do we see in that area? Let's see what kind of price action that we have in this. So this is the euro dollar. Let me see here. Looking at the daily chart. Now euro dollar, you can see that if you look at my weekly forex forecast, this is what I discussed previously, and as the price has broken that support level, I think that euro dollar might go up a bit deep for a deeper pullback to the upside. Now looking at the monthly chart, looking at the bigger picture on euro dollar, and then we'll jump onto the other pairs also. Looking at the monthly perspective on euro dollar, what do we see here? This is the monthly resistance level, and looking at the weekly chart, where creating series of lower high, and with that series of lower high, what do we see? That there's a gap opening here, on that, and from that weekly perspective there is a gap opening, expecting for the price to retest that weekly level, which there's a gap opening, and I'm expecting for euro dollar to go ahead and retest and then to drop down from this level. So looking at the daily chart, there's a big drop on the daily with a gap opening, expecting for the price to retest and then to return back. So this is a gap opening where I will be waiting for euro dollar to retest. From the intraday perspective, this is an impulse here and expecting for the price to go ahead and retest and then to drop down from this level. So looking at, so there is an inverted head and shoulder, you can see that in that area on euro dollar, and expecting for the price to go ahead and retest and then to drop down from that level. So looking at the, if you look at the 1 hour chart on euro dollar, we see that it's having a local uptrend, and for the price, if the price is going to reach there, then especially this liquidity zone, also I'll be discussing in depth about the liquidity zone. If the price is reaching that liquidity zone, we'll be looking for selling. At the moment, if we even see that the price has broken that local structure, we can look for short-term buy. As what I think that the way this move happened, we could see that euro dollar is going up to retest that weekly resistance level. All right, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. So I just joined now. I want Gbpusd. Yeah, so we discussed about the euro dollar. Gbpusd also will be discussing on that. And you are welcome. Coach, you can please explain liquidity and how to use Fibonacci, how to align it. So Gurdeep, liquidity and Fibonacci, two very important tool. I'll be discussing on that. Let me see what's happening with the gold here. Okay, so it's now coming down as expected. So let me see if there is an opportunity for us here on gold. I'll be discussing on the Fibonacci, that also in the gold also we discussed earlier today. So expecting for the price to drop, might be able to use a pending order. Let me see here. Okay, so here from 1 hour we might find an entry opportunity here. Let me see. So expecting for the price to break and then to revert back to the upside. So you might not see my screen for just a matter of 30 seconds. Be back. Thanks for your patience. I think gold might be dropping down in that area. To the date, from the 1 hour. Let's see how we can use that. Take a little more time here. You guys will see my screen just a matter of second. Okay, so here I will be using a pending order for this trade here, but I think that if the price drop to this level, so the 1 hour 20 EMA is here, expecting it to go up a little bit to 233.56. Look at this March here, 13 pip. So we'll put a 20 pip stop loss, not by market, by pending order. So then we'll target 2 to 1. So the stop loss will be around 20 pip. Yeah, so here stop loss, and it's coming very fast. Don't know if I am late. Come on. Did I close that? No. So long pending order 2033.593, stop loss 2031.635, TP target will be at 2037.688. we might be able to change later if we need it. Placed my pending order, so I'll be sharing in the group. So it's a buy limit. So here is my entry, and it is a buy limit. Okay, so buy limit, expecting for the price to retest the 20 EMA 38.2% Fibonacci level, or in touch the 20 EMA and then to bounce. So you have only here 20 pip stop loss, less than 20 pip. Because if it is breaking down from the bull flag, expecting for a short-term bounce to the upside, now it may not. So make sure, guys and girls, you always do the risk management. Please do not take more than 1% risk or even less than that. So if your account size is bigger, then I would recommend you to take 0.25% risk. Right, so depending on your account size. So if you are trading on a 100K account, then recommended risk is 0.25%. If you are trading in smaller account, then 1% risk. So here is, we see that the market started to drop and there was a weakless candle here. So it might take, so we're expecting it to trigger and then to bounce from that level. Right, guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. And also join the free Telegram channel, link given in the description area, where you can find all the content. I do share a lot of ideas. More often. So here, expected to drop. Didn't go that far. Let's see. We need to see a bit more downside so that we have trigger. Price is below that, below very important liquidity zone. 2 minutes for this candle to go. Expecting for the price to come down and to retest this level. Right, so guys and girls, make sure you are patient enough for everything. Patience is the key in everything. Don't go without taking us, isn't it? Also, you can't jump on a trade. If it is not taking us, we'll look for another one. Let it be there, and in the meantime, let me see that GBPJPY. This one in a bit in a choppy manner. We might see short-term downside for this, but at the moment, let's focus on gold to see. Okay, so we see that there is a bearish candle is being formed, and I want to see that the price completely has broken out of that bull flag completely. So you might see another attempt to the downside. But guys, hope that you are enjoying. Let's see you put a buy limit on gold in that area. There is a doji. So we need to see that drop to trigger us. And the way the price is forming here, we need to see a bit more downside because it has broken very important support level here. And because it has broken that such an important support level, expecting for the price to break and then to move up to the upside. And as you can see, it's trying to build up potential bullish pattern. I want to see it has, because when you see a bull flag, okay, you can expect for the price to break from that bull flag before it return back to the resistance level. So if it drops down to 2033.59, we are in it, and then we'll be waiting for a flight to the upside. Good morning, thank you very much. Trader to trade, yes. Yeah, I think so. We see that the price has is looking that way, but we need to see one more drop for our entry. We could enter here by market, but it's gonna be a bit earlier. Now when you know that one thing you need to understand is that when you wait for high probability trade, sometime you will miss some trades, and that's okay, isn't it? Missing is a part of the game. FOMO is very detrimental to the trading account, so make sure guys you are not you are not experiencing FOMO, which is absolutely important to look at. when you experience FOMO, which is very normal, you need to resist the temptation. How do you resist the temptation of the FOMO? Is by, first of all, in the first place, why do we experience FOMO? Okay, the fear of missing out is also our brain in the way conditioned, and we need to go to that point. Self-awareness is the key to overcome FOMO. So because our, there is the way everything is designed outside that's how we experience FOMO, right? There's a traffic jam on the street, we finished our job, and then a big traffic jam, the bus is full of passengers. Just for 2 minutes you miss the bus. Now you had to wait for an hour after long day of work, right? That's causes us to next one not to miss. But sometime you even miss the next one. So that's why the best way to avoid this is to gain freedom, isn't it? The financial freedom is the key on everything. Because I did the 9 to 5 very long time, and I know what it takes. Working 12 hours for time, okay, time for money. How much pay rise will give? $2, $3, $5, $10, $20 more. Doesn't work. So that's where I found that trading is where we can invest little time and then forget about the rest. In fact, the less is more in trading. If you want to be a very successful trader, you need to trade less time. More analyzing, looking at something else, but trade less is always will give you more. Discipline is the key in trading. Job Morty, you said you recommend prop firm. So technically, what I said is that the prop firm that I found that has given me payout, I passed challenges using my strategy. I put a link in the description area. So you can consider it as I'm recommending or not recommending, is up to you. So that prop firm that gives me payout, I put a link in the description area. So that's called the one day trader. You can check it out. So this is where I found reliable and flexible opportunity, flexible account type and payout. So you can find that link below this video in the description area. Or I can give you a link in the live chat if you want to check. Don't want to go to the description. Find out. I even didn't enter their site long time. This one. So you can go to their website. This is the one that I found to be reliable. So it's called the one day trader. I'll even a link in the live chat. You can check that out. Okay, so here is what do we see in that area to see how the market is revolving in that zone. So expecting for the price to drop and then to return back. Thank you. How to join you, please? Pending order on MetaTrader. Sim only have instant. So now there is a pending order option everywhere. So you have option either to choose the market order or the pending order. If you are using a mobile app version, so click on in the order type, so it will show as an option for pending order. I hope that guys you're enjoying. Give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Jamie, Yes, absolutely, you'll be able to figure out. Thank you. Our candle has to close, and the first hour of the next hour candle, it will reach down and will rise up. This is what I read. Okay, I'm waiting, coach. Yeah, so let's find out. Let's find out how the market is evolving here. This is the 1 hour high section. And in the meantime, if you want to join regulated broker, if you are trading your own fund, I do trade my own fund, you can find a link in the description area, the recommended broker that I am using. I do use a couple of brokers to diversify my portfolio. I put a link in the description. They are regulated broker. If you want to look for, you are looking for a regulated broker, you can check that link in the description area. So now it's approaching, nearly going there for entry. Let's see, expecting it to retest this level. It's nearly there. So you have only here how many pip? Yeah, so 20 pip. I'll move it to 2031.60, the stop loss. We might see that trigger. Job Modi, thank you very much. Yes, Job, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. So let's make it happen. Let's see how the market is giving us the entry. And it is important that always you stay fully disciplined is the key, right? So discipline will make you either profitable or a losing trader. I think it triggered. Not yet. Why not? See that the entry passed, but why it didn't trigger yet? Did anyone trigger, guys? Haven't triggered yet. So the price is at okay, so just for less than a pip, it's not triggered yet. Yep, I'm triggered. Yes, so I've got triggered with the trade. I think everyone should be triggered because we are on the same page. We got triggered, guys. So let's try to catch some pip as fast as we can. We might see a retest of this 20 EMA, and let's see how after that what it does, what it is doing. For the 4 hour, so there is a 4 hour 20 EMA as well. So I'll let you know, I'll keep you updated what I'm doing. So expecting it to have a bounce to the upside. If you're enjoying the live session, guys and girls, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So there is a 1 hour candle closed, and So it is 1 hour candle close. Expecting for the price to retest and revert back to the upside. We see a potential upside. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying. Let's try to catch some peep. If it revert back to the resistance here, which will give us almost 1% up, if it reach there to this resistance, then we will be taking 50% position off and moving the stop loss. Let's see. I have just entered in my profit zone at the moment, expecting it to give us the full profit on the trade. So this is how trading is, guys. It's not hard, but just discipline and maintaining, having a strategy. Okay, it's the key. Having a strategy is the key in trading. Now we saw that there is a bull flag is broken. So let's see if it managed to break to the upside again. Okay, so we see some kind of progression in our profit. Alright guys, hope that you are enjoying. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Profit running, let's keep running. Also, I do share all my trade in the VIP group. So we had this week 3 gold trade, 3 of them. This one, if this one is going to win, 3 of them winner. Alright, this is what I try to ensure, that the high quality trade to send to the VIP members. If you are our VIP member, you see this one also I have sent out to the VIP group with all the entries, stop loss and take profit. Even when I'm not on live, also trade that I send with all the updates. So this is how I send the trade. This is the all my trade that I sent on the VIP group with pending order. Right now, pending order, because that's how you guys have time to look at the trade, analyze the chart, and then enter the trade with risk management. Right, so I don't send any market order on the VIP group, because that's how you have enough time to look at the chart, to see either to take or no. Also, your choice and preference is important. It doesn't mean that I send a trade and you take it. I would always recommend to have a look by yourself as well, because it's not one trade will make you trader or one trade will make you profitable, but it's about learning. Right, so my main goal every day, I talk on the VIP group, that my main goal and intention is to make every VIP member and everyone in this channel, in this YouTube channel, who are watching the live, to help to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. Right, so this is the main mission of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you will be learning and growing as a trader. So let's keep up, and let's make things happen. Now here we might, the way the price has dropped, it triggers a good amount of liquidity, expecting it to bounce back to the upside. We are running in profit, so let's hold it. When you find a good trade, better to wait for the price to give you the proper profit that you need. So this is a bull flag. So you want to see that it's gone up to the resistance. It breaks from this structure, then we could see that it's trending in that direction. Now from the 1 hour, it didn't test the 20 MA very interestingly. So it might come to retest the 20 MA on the 1 hour or not. I don't want to close with a very little profit. Want to see that it's bounced and reached that resistance level. So we see there is a rejection here, which is a potentially bullish price action, which giving us some hope that the price will move to the upside. Right, let's hold it. Are you guys holding it with me? Let me know using the live chat. For our candle has closed. Yeah, that's what we see. Thank you. USD is going bullish, so to gold, bearish to gold. Okay. I've got to watch this trading outside session. This good, Daniel. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. You're welcome. USD, I mean. So in euro dollar, you are in. Holding, thank you. Come on. Yeah, awesome. It might try to retest this 1 hour 20 MA, or maybe we'll try to come down to the support. But if once the price will break this high, so if it reach 203536 level, then it will be almost 1-to-1. Then we can move that stop loss here, taking some partial close and moving the stop loss. But at the moment, it's very premature yet. And this is what I always talk about. When you are experienced trader, you see that you are watching, for example, live and thinking that, okay, probably to be a trader I have to spend a lot of time in front of the chart to find a trade and then enter. Not at all. Okay, not at all. So the experienced trader, when you are experienced, now you are in a learning process, you are growing as a trader. The more time you will give, the better. Right, so let's say give it a go for a year or so, or 2 years, see how it goes, and then you don't have to spend a lot of time in front of the chart. I remember when, even before I start this academy, when I turned into an experienced trader, profitable trader, so I used just half an hour. I traded 4 hours. When I became a full-time trader, then I started lower time frame. But until I became a full-time trader, I never came down below 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame, so it depends on, as I mentioned, everyone has his own way of trading. So if you have a less time, for example, to give, let's say you are doing a full-time job, you don't have much time to sit down, then higher time frame is a good idea, because you have a lot of time to analyze the chart. So when you sit down on your desk before the candle close, let's say 15 minutes or 30 minutes earlier than the candle close, and make a short list. See which instrument is trending, make a short list, and then once you found the trade, then just place a pending order or the market order based on the price action, based on the strategy. Do the risk management and let it run. Maybe 1, 2, 3 days in a day, trades in a day. Even if you can trade one session, for example, one candle on London session, or one candle on New York session, or maybe one candle on Tokyo session, will be enough for you to make a living out of it if you have enough, skill to do that, which is absolutely possible. But if you have time, yeah, day traders make more money, no doubt about it. Swing traders also make money, but the more time you will give, the more money will come. But too much time will be detrimental in trading. So you need to be disciplined. For example, 3 hours, 4-hour window, and then forget it, like that. So it's very important that you remain in discipline when you are trading. So let's see here. Okay, so here he is expected to have a bounce. It might try to retest this 1 hour 20 EMA. I think it's gonna try to break that low, and then let's see how it react in that level. It reached that back to the entry level, and so it's a support trying to hold. So we have seen there's liquidity. Now so you might see now a retest of this 20 EMA, and then expecting it to have a bounce. So wait for that. How the price is reacting to that support level is very important. Okay, it's hitting that 20 EMA. So it's broken that low, and okay, so here we see that the market just from the lower time frame have seen a retest in that zone. You guys join the free Telegram channel for all the updates, all the live trade. If we are keep running any live trade, we will be posting the update on the free Telegram channel. Here it is testing the 20 EMA, and we see that the primary bounce initially 15 minutes. So you're expecting a reaction to the upside. Okay. So the way we see the trade is it at our entry. So it's exactly at our entry. Now, a couple of things I can suggest to you guys and girls is that as we will be ending the live session very soon, I will keep running the trade. You can join the free Telegram channel for any update for this trade coming up in the upcoming session. I'll keep running the trade. Now, if you did the proper risk management, if you put the stop loss, it's up to you either what you want to do. You can do a couple of things. You can, if you think that without the live session, you may not be able to manage the trade, you can close break even without any loss, or you can keep running based on your personal preferences. I'll keep running the trade, and I'll also keep you updated what I'm doing with the trade, especially if just to let you know that what I will be doing if the price managed to move up to the resistance. If the price is breaking that 2035 level, then after going up, I will be closing half of the position. That means that 50% profit, and then I will move the stop loss at entry, will rest the run to the full TP or whatever happens. I will keep you updated on the channel, and until that, I believe that you guys and girls enjoyed this live session. Thank you for joining the live session. And also, as I mentioned in yesterday's London session, there is a demo trading plan with risk management is linked below this video in the description, where you can reuse that trading plan, rewrite it for yourself, downloadable format. You can download and see how to do the risk management and how to create a trading plan. You can use that version to rewrite for yourself. You can find a link in the description area. So with that said, I believe that you guys and girls enjoyed this live session, and if you enjoyed, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. With that said, I'll see you again trading live in our NY session. Thank you. See you soon.